Hey guys, how's it going? It's 1:30. 1:31. Hopefully all is well. I'm gonna get into the sacred self-care. It's 1:31. Interesting. Um, May 31st. I was about to say August 31st. So anticipate to have love, the comprehension and the acceptance and the ability of working with love, right? Mind you, hatred is the negative side of love. It's on the same frequency, right? We have a positive and a negative, right? We have the opposite of every situation, right? Happy, sad, you know what I'm saying? So this love and hatred, right? They're hand in hand on the spectrum, opposite sides, right? So keep that in mind. Well, we are in Gemini season, right? Currently in a Pisces moon cycle. On the 6th, we're in the new moon in Gemini. So a lot of hidden love is gonna come out on the surface. A lot of dark form of love. Some individuals are in a dark, meaning toxic way of love, right? Some are trying to break free from that toxic way of love, right? Some are in their light of love, right? The essence of love, like in the liveliness spectrum, okay? And that's beautiful. And they tend to share it naturally, freely. However, with this Gemini season 2024, many of us are going to be noticing where we have movement and abundance planning, where we've been getting love back equally. So we're appreciative, right? Of our love, of our exchange, of our connections, right? I love you and you love me. It goes back and forth, right? Also hearing the Barney song, right? Channeling. We're a happy family, right? We're a happy family. So when we're happy, we're able to appreciate that and the essence of happiness and family dynamics, completion, like a complete wholeness, right? And the interaction, the exchanges, the visits, right? The abundance of those connections, the abundance of that those connections bring financial growth, even because that's what connections do, right? It support. We are so linked and connected. We're even supporting financially in those forms, right? Or support it even financially in those forms. And then movement, the frequencies of love, the movement of love. You're going to be, whether it's like noticing, hey, they're giving me love where I appreciate it, or hey, they're giving me love where I know that I am to hold back on giving my love. I'm not going to overgive my love, right? Okay, so on the 21st, we're in the full moon. However, that's going to be in Scorpio, going into Sag, right? So it's like knowing where my love is invested and is being, there's a comeback of it, right? It's being appreciated. It's not taken for granted, okay? Let's see, where that abundance planning come out again, yeah. We have journal, making a meal, mindfulness also too, how your food is giving to you. Is it loving you, right? Are you feeling like energetic? Are you feeling like physically fit, right? Comforted physically? Are you comforted? Like, is the breathing health flowing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you feeling after your meal? Is it loving or is it heavy? You know, like, it's okay to have some form of solids, right? But at the same time, also have your greens, your lights, okay? Alone time. Also, being alone is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, okay? So we always have to reset. And the best way to reset is within self. Because if we're interacting with someone, there's still energetic connection, right? Energetic transfer, right? When we need to be alone for some time at times, right? And reconnect, clear us of any like attachments that, but we could notice, hey, this is beneficial or this is not beneficial attachment. You know, this is a beneficial behavior pattern I'm in. This is non-beneficial, because sometimes, and it's coming to my house, sometimes we could go out or reach out to a friend for some support, or, you know, we could vent to them for some support and feedback, and they could give us feedback, definitely. There are some friends that would definitely give feedback on that negative aggression spectrum, right? Depending on how like closely they're involved with you, right? Or with us, right? Or how like they feel regarding a certain topic. They will definitely give their feedback. But does that mean it's necessary? No, not always. It's necessary for us to get our own feedback, connect with self, remove distractions, remove irrelevant thoughts, right? And really center ourselves, because we're the one interacting with the decision we have to make, right? Or the person we have to engage with, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, the matter at hand, right? We're the ones. So getting from an outsider is not necessarily beneficial, because that outsider is exactly that. They're the outsider. They're not being affected. You know what I'm saying? They're not being affected. Yeah, they're not being affected. Okay, we have take a walk. General message, if the message resonates, right? There's no specific sign. Okay, abundance planning. Taking a walk and really looking into how you are being true in self, right? True to self, and being able to be vibrant in that, right? Reaching your full potential in self. And if you're not noticing that, and be easy with yourself. I mean, it definitely is going to be of the mind. It's definitely going to be taking recognition in, oh, my emotional space. Like, you know, hey, I'm feeling like this is good. This is an overwhelming essence. It's a good essence. But or I'm feeling this void. Like, I need more attention in a certain, and mind you, there are certain areas in love, right? Our mental needs form of love. Our emotional needs form of love. Our body needs form of love, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or our ego needs a form of love. You know what I'm saying? So it's in every way we are to really know and get in with love. And yeah, in addition, for those in a relationship, interacting with your loved one, right? Husband or wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Okay. On another level, on a deeper level, and be sure that they are having their space, right? Their space to disconnect in order to reconnect to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to put pressure on them, and we don't need to put pressure on us either. And that's fair. And it should be fair. It should be accepted. Some operate more like, oh, go to the other room. Like, hold up. There's not a movie here. You know, it's not a movie. You're not about to talk to me or think of me and reconnecting as a movie would. This is real life. Let's be realistic. You know, sometimes we need an outing. Sometimes that's taking a walk. Sometimes that's going to a lake, a stream, a river, a zoo, you know, a aquarium, you know. Sometimes that's going for a walk in the trails. Now, on that end, I wouldn't recommend go alone, you know what I'm saying? But y'all could go together and y'all could walk separately. Definitely y'all could go alone. You don't have to go separately, but you could go alone and agree, like, hey, we're going to just enjoy the scenery. We're going to walk together or go to the trail together, but we don't even have to walk like shoulder to shoulder or nothing. Like, you could be a little further up or, you know, whatever, but you know, it's just that way you could really connect with nature. Reconnect. Okay, journaling, taking notes of your duality. How do you define duality? Are you and if so, are you in a line to that? How you define duality? Do a little journal, male and females. Okay. How is your outlook? Is it coloristic? Is it dull? Like, what is your outlook right now? And however it is, like, what could come of that? What could come of that and build off of that? Okay. Paying attention to how food is tending to you, right? Mind you, you're in control of your intake. But how is the intake that you're taking in, the food, the fluids, tending to you, to your mental, to your emotional, to your physical, right? And financial, that would affect it. How is that affecting it? Affecting it. Okay, from the Isis Power Oracle, we have Flower of Life and Proper Burial for Freedom. Okay? You are entering a fertile period of your life, collective. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over to how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen, collective. Now is the time for your blossoming. Growth B. Okay, proper burial for freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. B. Okay, and past life, present power, excuse me. Past life, present power is showing through. Hourglass. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intentions that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. The resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes, reclaiming your power, being one with self, reconnecting. You are currently integrating past life abilities, collective, individually, separately, right? Everyone has their own, and I'll speak on that just a second. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient powers and abilities within you. Okay, I'm going to speak on that abilities. Now, everyone has a form of ability, okay? Not everyone has the same abilities. Some do to some degree. Not everyone does, okay? So ability is a communication. That's an ability. A very well communicator and also a translator, someone who speaks multiple languages. That's an ability. Okay, ability is emotional intelligence. Someone who's empath, right? They could empathize and sympathize with others. That's an ability. There's an ability of working like typewriters. Typewriting's ability. Not everyone is processing those words and letters and That's an ability. Ability is physical labor, hard work out there, right? Whatever it may be, a physical labor, right? That's an ability. Some could tolerate and withstand a lot of of the weather changes, right? The temperature changes. So that's an ability. Not all are fit for that. Some are fit more indoors. Some are fit outdoors. Some that are fit outdoors, they will not want to be indoors for those long period of time. They rather be outdoors, literally, and so that's an ability, you know what I'm saying? So embrace your abilities, and not just that, the abilities to interact with children, that's an ability. Abilities to interact with elders, that's an ability, right? Ability to convey messages, that's an ability. There's ability with data collection, like data work, right? Analytical, medical field, that's an ability. Healthcare, there's an ability. So everyone has their form of ability. On the flip side, some have physical ability, right? Hardcore, like bodybuilders, and they could carry some weight, right? They could withstand some physical, pressure. So that's an ability. Also, there's an ability with spirituality. Some have foresight. Some have some insight, right? So there's two. They're different. Insight and foresight are different, right? Some have a way to communicate with the other side. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a form of ability. Some have ability to connect with energies, messages, tarot. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a form of ability, and everyone within their ability are to be investing in our structure, the world, okay? The economy. We're all to invest. Now, however, others are there's some structures in place, rules and regulations in place that are limiting, and because the structure itself has not been formulated fully to support every kind. Their individuals are still trying to implement the individuality, accepting the LGBTQ. There's still protests that are in place to honor and respect the individuality of others, right? It's takes time. Some are on a slower pace, whereas some are on a faster pace and waiting for others to catch up. But those that are on a slower pace are not full, honestly, they're not willing to work. They feel pressured. They're not willing to work with others on a faster pace. Some, yes, not all, but everyone needs to work with each other within their abilities, because we're going to get us in the necessary pace, in the necessary, we're not going to be all on the same train, mental train, right? But we're all going to be on the train, right? We're all going to be riding a train. We're different energies going on, right? Different lifestyles going on, but all important roles, okay, going on. We all play a part in our world, our structure, Okay, so keep that in mind. I need to share that because some do try to hinder, and some ways functionings are hindering, and even religion sectors are hindering the individuality and the extensions of others, right? Mm-hmm. Their own personalities, okay, and abilities. Mm-hmm. Okay, keep that in mind. Needed to share that. Definitely needed to share that. And the Spirit Animal Oracle. So definitely work with yourself and recognize your abilities and focus in on your abilities. Work with that. Some have like a cooking ability. They have like a thing for taste, right? Like they have those cooking. Some have design, clothing and design. You know what I'm saying? Many in healthcare, some form or fashion in healthcare, they are definitely fit for that. Okay, and we need and want everyone to step up to their own plate. And mind you, you play a important role in your when you're getting on up to that plate on that diamond. Others are able to get up on their own plate on that diamond, right? So to speak, meaning you taking action in your life. It's that domino effect. It's allowing others to take action on their life, right? Like you're the activator, whether you realize it or not, of the next. Okay, magic works through you. Scarab spirit, Scarab beetle spirit 52. Be here now, hummingbird spirit. Okay, make your dreams real, right? Connecting, web networking, socializing, and love is all around you. Know that there's different form of love, but just know like it's there, definitely there. But how you require it, you may or may not receive it how you require it. Sometimes you may have to be involved with more to receive the type of love you need, because everyone's given their own form of love, right? Or their own language. Everyone has their own love language at that. Be generous of spirit. And now is a lucky time. Rabbin spirit. Rabbit spirit. Rabbin spirit. Rabbin. It's interesting. Rabbin? I don't know if that's someone's name. It just wants to come out. Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. Love is all around you. Be here now. Make your dreams real and magic works through you. Activate self. Work with self. That way you can work better with others. All right? Take care. Peace be.